This is a tale of two students. One who wants to attend a four-year college, the other who wants to start working right away. Chances are we're deeply familiar with the story of the college-bound student and the journey before her. We know that at some point she'll have to take her SATs, research schools, and work through the Common App using a wide variety of tools to help her pursue that path. But what about the student who wants to enter the workforce and the 1 million students across the country just like him? What tools are available to support that path? The fact is that our country's high school to career pipeline is broken, and we need to do something about it. For the better part of the last decade, 12 Plus has helped over 10,000 students on their path to a college education, increasing the acceptance rate at our partner schools by 5x. But when we partner with a school, we commit to helping every student, every year, every step of the way. That's why when we see a growing number of students interested in entering the workforce right after high school, we expanded our programs to help them find their own unique post-secondary path. What we saw was that for the 50% of Philly school district graduates who don't go to college, finding a job is a struggle. Even for career and technical education graduates, only 30% find employment in the field of their training. Now, why is this? We found that there are no dedicated channels of communication between high school job seekers and companies seeking entry-level employees. Our vision is to bridge this gap by becoming the online job marketplace for high schools in Philadelphia and beyond. Introducing Hired. Hired is the only two-way platform specifically designed to connect employers with qualified high school students. 60% of job seekers quit in the middle of filling out an online application due to length or complexity. Hired takes all the essential information that employers need and distills it down to a series of simple questions for students to answer. By hosting Hired on the Virtual Plus Center, our existing digital college access platform, we can provide students with real-time support as they create professional resumes to apply to job opportunities previously unavailable to them. Instead of filling out the same information like your address, GPA, and extracurriculars over and over again, you only have to do it once. If this sounds familiar, it's because the Common App has already proven this tool to be effective in increasing college applications by nearly 25% over the last decade. Hired will be deployed in 3 phases. Phase 1 begins immediately as we onboard employers to our platform. Partners can post 1 job a month for free, with each additional costing $50, 5 times less than the industry average. Employers will also benefit from 12 Plus support and streamlined applications which highlight each student's strengths and qualifications. Phase 2 will be geared to subscribing employers to paid monthly memberships that give access to premium features like onboarding tools, custom branding, and advanced search filters, all of which have proven to increase student engagement by 50%. Finally, Phase 3 will aggregate all the data gathered through years of successful job placements to provide schools with a comprehensive digital career center, strengthening the employer campus recruitment pipeline, much in the way Naviance connects high schools to colleges. With employers and schools as our paying customers, Hired will always be free to students. Today, we're asking for $60,000 to support a dedicated engineer and designer to build this platform. And by year 2, we'll sign employers onto premium memberships while doubling the number of student candidates they'll be able to reach. We project profitability by 2022 as we license our platform to schools across Philadelphia, providing them a comprehensive digital college and career center. We invite you to join us, because whether a student pursues higher ed or is simply looking to get hired, we want to support every student, every year, every step of the way. Well, the typical job recruiting sites that you'll find out there are things like Indeed or Monster.com, but those job sites are really flooded with an array of different job opportunities, especially for those that are maybe with college degrees or some form of post-secondary degree. There are not really many that are focused specifically on high school students that are entering into entry-level jobs or low-skilled jobs, right? And the value to our employers is that it costs roughly $4,000 just to hire every individual employer. There's so many different kinds of steps that go into that, particularly for employers that are looking for entry-level workers, right? The thing about the School District of Philadelphia is that there are over 129 career and technical education programs, over 40 occupational areas, right? So by the time that a high school student actually graduates from high school under one of these programs, they earn an industry certified certification, right? Which really gets them the ability to start working right away, from becoming a dental assistant or a medical assistant or even becoming a home healthcare worker. There are so many different certifications that are done through the career and technical education program through the School District of Philadelphia. And these are not things that employers are readily aware of, and we're hoping to really kind of streamline that process and make it as easy as possible for our students. And finally, we want to really make it easy for our students to access these job opportunities for which they were previously unaware of. So schools already pay for a platform called Naviance, which is basically like an analytics data platform for high schools to send their students to college, right? To get information on different colleges, from the application acceptance rates to the financial aid requirements and various deadlines and whatnot, and also just the success rates of students that go on to these different colleges. And they spend roughly $3,000 to $4,000 per school for that, right? We're trying to charge for our actual platform, just the hired platform, roughly $2,000, right? And so we think that our ability to really kind of aggregate all this data from the various job placements that we feel will be able to be successful in placing, and really giving that really important, robust data to our schools to help guide their students to paths and workplaces for which their students can be successful, it's certainly a bargain, right? But remember this, that on top of having our kind of job platform, you'll also have our 12+ staff on site to really support these job recruitment practices, to help with professional development, workforce development, and to really assist these students to gain the career readiness skills so that they can be successful after high school.